Ever since Robert Downey Jr. first donned the Iron Man armor in 2008, the Hollywood landscape has never been the same. The rise of the Marvel Cinematic Universe ushered in an era where seemingly every major studio rushed to play catch-up and establish their own interconnected, cross-franchise universes. DC's first attempt largely fell flat, leading to the new, revamped cinematic universe being helmed by James Gunn. The Godzilla/King Kong mythos has expanded into a sprawling overarching plot line that has spawned its own Monarch TV show. There was even the famously failed effort from Universal to launch a dark universe featuring the studio's famous monsters and starring some of Hollywood's biggest actors. The list goes on. Not only did Iron Man kick off a multi-billion-dollar franchise that now consists of dozens of big-budget movies and TV shows, it arguably changed the way movie studios and filmmakers approached filmmaking and storytelling. But that almost didn't happen. Years before the modern MCU, there was a deal in the works to launch an entirely different version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it would have been totally unrecognizable to what viewers know today. What the original MCU could have been. In 2000, Marvel was far from the entertainment juggernaut it is now and had already licensed off the film rights to some of its more famous characters to keep the company afloat. One of those deals was a joint venture between Marvel and Artisan Entertainment that would have resulted in 15 Marvel superhero franchises being adapted into live-action features, TV series, direct-to-video films, and internet projects, according to a report from Variety. The deal eventually dissolved when Artisan merged with Lionsgate Entertainment in 2004, but had it gone through, the original lineup of the MCU would have looked nothing like what fans are used to today. Some of the confirmed characters included in the deal were modern favorites like Captain America, Black Panther, Deadpool, and Ant-Man, but some of the other inclusions were considerably more obscure. The rest of the list included the likes of Iron Fist, Morbius, Longshot, Power Pack, and Mort the Dead Teenager. While the MCU was built on some of Marvel's less popular characters, at least at the time, this lineup would be unlikely to kick off a decade-spanning media empire that reshaped the industry. Both Iron Fist and Morbius would eventually get their chance at live-action outings, both with famously tepid responses. And Mort the Dead Teenager is a 4-issue miniseries about a zombie teen who had been decapitated in a drag racing accident. It's hard to imagine this being the crew to take down Thanos. How this could have changed things. Had this deal come to fruition, this motley crew would have been the core founding members of the entire MCU. It's impossible to say they wouldn't have coalesced in the same way the modern Avengers have, but, based on audience reactions to some of these characters' projects alone, it probably would have been an uphill battle. It's unlikely they would have come together to form the enterprise that is the current MCU. In recent years, it seems that studios are oftentimes less interested in making sequels than they are in making installments. Largely thanks to the MCU, many modern sequels aren't continuations of one singular story, they're patches in a larger tapestry tying together multiple different projects. If this deal between Artisan and Marvel had materialized in the early 2000s, the Marvel Cinematic Universe would be wildly different, as would the cinematic landscape as a whole.